Moving on, it has been nearly 6 months since Pakistan was excluded from the grey list of Financial Action Task Force FATF. But there has been no decline in the cross-border terrorism acts of Pakistan. We are now joined in by Amjad Ayub Mirza, a human rights activist from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir POK, to talk about this issue. Thanks so much for joining us. So, Mr. Mirza, Financial Action Task Force on 21st October last year excluded Pakistan from the grey list of the global watchdog on terror financing and money laundering. Do you think Pakistan has taken any action against terrorism since then?
They might have taken cosmetic steps to show the world, but concrete steps are yet to be seen. I give you an example. Recently, there was a terrorist group by the name of Jambaz Force that was launched in Pakistani-occupied Jammu Kashmir under the watch of the Pakistan military in POJK, and they started camping near the line of control in Punch, and they announced that they're going to attack Srinagar and Indian forces to try to stop G20 from taking place, the session on tourism working committee. So then we raised a lot of hue and cry, and we talked about it, and we gave reports on it, we gave evidence on it, and then the leader of that Jambaz group, Ghazi Shahzad Ahmad, was arrested. I don't think he was arrested. I think he was taken into protective custody because he got so much exposed that there was a danger that other competing jihadi groups might target him. So the military took him in protective custody. So, secondly, I mean, you can see that jihadis are doing fundraising openly in Punjab and in POJK. It's not like fundraising like going from door to door. They have stalls in the middle of streets, and they openly fundraise. They have big fundraising meetings. They had one such meeting in Rawalakot, and where they try to ask people to raise funds. I have got a whole list of people, how much each of them have contributed. At least I can confirm that 1 million, close to 1 million, 900 and something thousand, close to 1 million rupees were raised just for the Jambaz force to attack Kashmir.
Well, the Pakistan-sponsored cross-border terrorism against India is still visible in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Do you think Pakistan is still running terrorist camps and launch pads in the POK region?
Of course, not only POK, they are running them inside Afghanistan as well. I mean, their training, what happened is, when they had to get rid of this grey list and come back into white list, before that, for 3 months, they have been shifting terrorist organizations, headquarters and camps to Afghanistan, into Afghanistan, near the borders, where they have got influence in Afghanistan. And then they say, oh, you can send your observers. There are no terrorist camps here. Excuse me, terrorist camps have been shifted. They're still being controlled from Quetta and from Rawalpindi, but they are not on the ground. Terrorist camps are there. The launching pads are there. I mean, they're terrorist camps and then there are launching pads. Launching pads are the second phase of this terror campaign. So first you do the recruitment, bring them into the terror training camps. Once they are trained, then they go to launching pads, which means that they are now ready to be launched for different terrorist activities inside Union Territory Jammu Kashmir. So yes, terrorist camps are very much there, still there, and they were never abandoned. They were shifted.
Well, Pakistan has become highly destabilized in the recent years. Its economy, the widespread famine in the country, militant attacks are high in the country. Do you think there has been a change in conscience of Pakistan Army and administration in the country?
When we look at Pakistan Army or the civil bureaucracy, basically it's the civil bureaucracy that and the military establishment that jointly decide who are they going to bring into power as their civilian face. So In a broader context, to answer your question, no, they haven't changed. They are still following the same domestic policy of repression on their people, heavy taxation on their people to fill their own pockets and enjoy their perks and privileges, and as well as political manipulation is going on.